Hello everyone, welcome to PSA powered by Global Reach. I am Supriya Acharyya, your host, and today we are hosting a session with one of the most prestigious universities, the Durham University, which is also a member of the Russell Group Universities in the UK. And today in the discussion we have with us Professor Jelena Ninic, who is the program leader in MSc Engineering Management, and Ms. Pooja Nalawade, Faculty International Development Manager in Science.
Thank you for the invitation.
It's a pleasure. Yeah, it's a pleasure to host both of you. So I would request both of you to begin with an introduction to yourselves as well as and followed by the PPT that we have, the small presentation, which is talking about the key aspects of Durham and with a special focus on the STEM programs and the engineering management program. So over to both of you. Thank you.
Jelena, would you like to go ahead first?
Yes, I will introduce myself. Hello, everyone. I'm Professor Jelena Ninic, professor in engineering management and program leader of new future-looking MSc in engineering management here at the University of Durham. I'm a global expert in digital engineering and digital technologies, and you will see in our presentation that is going to be shown in a few minutes that digital engineering, digital technologies, sustainability, and global leadership is one of the key unique features of our engineering management program.
Thank you, Jelena. Over to you.
Hello, everyone. First of all, I would like to thank Global Opportunities and PSA to give Durham University an opportunity to highlight our science faculty. My name is Pooja Nalawade, and I work within the international office as Faculty International Development Manager. Hence, my role acts as a link between the Faculty of Science and International Office.
So, let's begin the PPT first.
Okay. Thank you all. Thanks for joining this session, which is highlight of Durham University, Faculty of Science. I am Pooja Nalawade, Faculty International Development Manager, and in coming slides, we would see and learn more about the Faculty of Science in Durham University and general information about the university as well. So Durham University is located in the northeast of England. If you see the map of the UK in the slide, we are located in the north direction to London. London is approximately 3 hours away by train from Durham, and the nearest international airport to Durham is Newcastle International Airport. Newcastle is only 12 minutes away. So Durham is a very well-connected city, and it is also a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Apart from that, in England, there are only 3 universities which hold the prestigious collegiate status, and Durham is one of them. So we are a collegiate community. We do have approximately 22,000 students studying with us, out of which 32% of the students are international. And Durham itself is quite an inclusive place. We do have 40% of our staff, academic staff, from various other international countries and different backgrounds. So it is quite a diverse yet inclusive place. I do understand that rankings matter a lot when international students decide about their choice of university. And we are very proud to share that Durham is the University of the Year 2026, awarded by the Times and Sunday Times education rankings. So it is a great accolade to us. But apart from that, in terms of all the other domestic rankings and league tables, Durham has always been amongst the top 10 in the UK and top 100 in the world. So we are a top 100 QS World Ranked University, and we are in various domestic league tables. You can see that we have consistently been amongst the top 10. So it is a highly ranked and highly reputed university. But apart from all of this, it is also a part of the prestigious Russell Group universities. Moving on to my next slide, I would like to talk briefly about our collegiate community and the collegiate experience. when we mean colleges are the places where students live when they study with us. So these colleges form the social and cultural and welfare part of a student's life. And when they study, they come and study within their departments. Due to the structure of colleges, there are various activities that are organized within different clubs and societies. There are common rooms, libraries, sports facilities available within a college, and similar facilities and support is also available centrally within the university. So this is one of the advantage, I would say, studying in a collegiate university, that you get support within your college, you get support centrally within your university, and you also get support within your respective academic department. Colleges also give students opportunities to enhance their student experience further through engaging in global opportunities, student volunteering, and community projects. So it's a lovely community to be a part of. Some of our colleges are historic and some of them are modern. So rather than talking a lot about them in this slide itself, the picture in the right is of Castle College, which is a 17th century built castle, and students get to stay in the Castle College. Moving on to some of the other pictures of our historic colleges and the student experience within typically within a college, we do host formal dinners within colleges. So the picture in the bottom right of the slide shows you a formal college dinner, and it resembles very much to the typical Harry Potter experience. Apart from that, many of the college buildings that we have are quite historic and heritage. So this is the beauty of Durham as a place. Along with being a UNESCO World Heritage Site, it has got beautiful history and a lot of heritage associated with it. These are pictures from Harry Potter, which was shot in Durham Cathedral. So, as I said, Durham, staying in colleges and studying in Durham itself is quite a glorious experience. But apart from that, the history and heritage of the place really is really beautiful and attracts a lot of international students to Durham. In this slide, we do have some pictures of city center, then some of the beautiful places across Durham. So the picture in the bottom right again shows Durham Cathedral and a bridge connecting to it. Whenever I walk past this bridge every morning to go to my office, it's a beautiful sight, and the place is really very lively because it is always full of students. To highlight specifically about Faculty of Science, the science faculty, in terms of statistics, have approximately 1,000 plus postgraduate students and 6,000 undergraduate students studying in science faculty. We do have an academic and professional services and technical staff of more than 900. And within the science faculty, we do have different departments, so I would like to talk more about them. We do have 8 science departments, so they start from biosciences, chemistry, computer science, earth sciences, engineering, mathematical sciences, physics, and psychology. Each one of these departments are amongst the top 10 as per the domestic league tables. And we do offer both UG as well as PG programs across all of these departments. Along with this, I would just specifically like to mention that we also have a unique natural sciences program in which students can choose to study one or more science subjects together. To talk about the careers and employability support, I do understand that studying internationally is a massive investment, both in terms of time and money. And when international students choose which university to go to, it is almost the most important decision that they make. at such a young age many a times, and that's why they are very much concerned about their future career path or the professional journey. And Durham University supports you with seeking the right professional choice path and employability. We do have a central careers team. Now, this centrally dedicated careers team helps students with various openings that that are available to them. But apart from that, we run a very specific program called DUISC, so Durham University International Student Program. This is designed and targeted specially for international students who come from different backgrounds. And the team then helps them with giving assistance in drafting their CVs, making applications, facilitating various information about various platforms through which they can submit the applications. If they are selected and if an interview is scheduled, the team also helps set up some mock interviews. Apart from all of this, students certainly, whenever they wish, they can book a one-on-one appointment with staff from careers team to get personalized support. So this is about the career support that we give within Durham University, and this is the central university career support. Students also get support within their department and the college. One last thing, which is very important about Durham careers and employability, Durham University offers a lifelong career support to all its students. So once a student enrolls with us, they are a lifelong member of one of our colleges and also get lifelong career support. In terms of employer reputation, we are 64th in the world. As per the QS World Employer Reputation Rankings 2026, that really shows how important or how employers consider a degree from Durham University. In the bottom right of this slide, I have mentioned a figure. So just to elaborate on that, in the last year, in a single academic year, we have conducted more than 1100 career specific events. So that shows how many opportunities are available to the students to access employability and career support. Moving on to scholarship offering. For this year, Durham University has got Inspiring Excellence scholarships available to students from all international market. The international students can apply for this scholarship. So please note that this is not an automated scholarship. It is an application-based scholarship. It would be available to both UG and PGT students, and there would be typically two awards, £5,000 and the other one £10,000. They'll have to make sure that they answer the questions given in the asked in the questionnaire properly, and we would also be judging their previous academic record. The first round of the Inspiring Excellence Scholarship has already been closed, but there is one more round, so students still have an opportunity to apply to Durham University, hold an offer from us, and then apply for the Inspiring Excellence Scholarship. We do have generous funding available for international students, and hence we would highly encourage all the students to apply for the scholarships. I would now pass on to Jelena so that she can talk about the program.
Thank you very much, Pooja. And before I start talking about MSc in Engineering Management, what I would like to add is that not only Durham is a beautiful place and outstanding university in engineering, but it's also extremely friendly and welcoming place. I have been working and living across different countries, including Serbia, Germany, US, and different places in the UK. And I have to say that one thing that stands out in Durham is really how friendly and welcoming it is for everyone who is here.
That's wonderful.
Yes, so I really feel extremely happy and very welcome here. So apart from being at excellent university. And now let's move to our new program in engineering management. One thing that I would like to start with is that there have been many examples where engineering firms or organizations led by managers have failed due to various reasons. And this is because there is really need to understand both engineering and management. And therefore, this program is designed for engineers who are ready to lead. And this MSc in Engineering Management is equipping graduates with strategic insight, but also technical fluency. And this is what we are really focusing on. And having new MSc in Engineering Management gave us opportunity actually to include some emerging topics and themes that are extremely important to lead firms now and in the future, including sustainability, digitalization, data-informed decision-making for both projects and organizations. Our program is open for graduates coming from various engineering disciplines, including civil, mechanical, electrical, geotechnical, even construction management. And of course, we are welcoming engineers with long experiences because this is opportunity for engineers to move from perhaps more technical to more leadership roles in their organizations. And if you go to the next slide. So as I said, this is a program which is designed for engineers ready to lead. And what we are covering is several very important themes and topics, including sustainability and sustainable engineering management, engineering project management, which is classical project management, but also looking at organizational level, strategy, innovation, design, and operation management, engineering project management, and multidisciplinary engineering. And as I said, because we are also focusing on digital technologies, we will also look at data and modeling and advanced digital technologies. And here I would also highlight that in engineering, we are being continuously among top 5 universities in the UK. So we have a very strong reputation in engineering and very strong reputation in business. And combining these two actually makes Durham an excellent place for this MSc in Engineering Management. In the next slides, I'm going to briefly talk about the topics that we are going to cover. Sustainability is a major global challenge, and therefore we are having a large module that will run over 2 terms, autumn and spring term, dedicated to sustainable engineering management. And we are going to look at different topics and use cases across this module, including business case for sustainability within engineering projects and application, triple bottom line approach, looking at economic, environmental, and also other aspects. We are looking at leadership and strategy, again, sustainable management principles for organizations and projects. We are looking into standards and frameworks. We are looking at how to evaluate value of embedding the different sustainability solutions into our projects. We are looking at stakeholder engagement, which is very important, design economics, and also we are looking at LCA, which is very important. This is life cycle analysis to evaluate environmental footprints of our projects and across the organizational strategies on how to integrate the sustainability. So this will be 30 credits modules that is going to include various aspects of sustainability, and we'll look at various case studies where students are going to understand the principles, the standards related to sustainability, but also look at how to develop and embed this within their projects, but also on the organizational level. So in the next core theme and topic, we are looking at engineering project management. This is more classical project management, but also looking at the organizational level, looking at the modern challenges such as twinning, digitalization, and sustainability, looking at the stakeholder engagement and management, risk and resource management, which is classical project management topic, cost and time management, communication management, and of course, one of the huge topic is is change management. There are projections that, for instance, within our northeast area of UK, we are going to have increased demand for engineers from 40,000 to over 100,000 engineering jobs within the next 5 to 10 years. This will require significant changes in the way how organizations and projects are managed, and this is why we have to look at the change management as well. The next very important topic is data and modeling. We know that digitalization is one of the most emerging technologies over the past, let's say, 10 to 20 years, and has completely transformed engineering businesses. However, the problem with the data and modeling is that we are overwhelmed with data and models, but then managers also need to understand all these variety of types and sources of data requirements, and how to actually use data to extract the information, to extract the knowledge, and to be wiser for the future projects, and how to, of course, embed this within their organizations. We are going to look at simulations, data analytics, AI, which is extremely important now for many businesses, how to properly embed AI and emerging technologies of AI into their businesses and products. And of course, how to properly handle data, management data, storage, documentation, GDPR, and so on. So looking at the standards way and formats of handling this data. The next very important topic is strategy, innovation, design management. In this module, we are looking at four core topics, and this is strategy, innovation, design, and operations. Now we are moving towards the business side of the engineering management, looking at business economics and organizations. Of course, what we need to understand, of course, the business case for our projects and organizations. And this is why we need to understand different frameworks and different business types, ensuring engineering information, of course, technology commercialization and IP, and strategic management of the technology. This is another 30 credits module that is going to run over 2 semesters in order to be able to incorporate all these 4 key themes: strategy, innovation, design, and operations. But also it was important how they interact among each other. That's why we are having this as a very comprehensive topic. And of course, at the end, we will have as well the next topic, which is very important, and this is unique feature of Durham University and our engineering faculty. We are multidisciplinary engineering here, so we have common engineering program until second year for civil, electrical, mechanical, and electronic engineering, because most of the global challenges, if we look at them, are actually multidisciplinary problems. And that's why we have designed this module in a way that students are going to work in teams and supervised by academic supervisors, and will learn how to actually manage multidisciplinary engineering problems and firms. So we are adopting here a system thinking approach, looking at the complex engineering disciplines and how they interact between each other, how to design complex multidisciplinary projects, what is the communication between different disciplines, but also different stakeholders, project planning, and collaborative decision making in order to understand the requirements, but also get maximum out of these multidisciplinary collaborations. And what is important, as I said, the students are going to work in teams and to address large multidisciplinary challenges such as renewable energy problem or transport problem or manufacturing facility. And then we are going to learn from different case studies, lessons learned, positive as well as negative examples. And as well, this is the module where we are going to have lots of speakers and invited speakers from industry who are going to share their experiences and give their case studies on multidisciplinary projects. Finally, we are going to also have research project, and this will be a research dissertation, again, a big chunk of work that is going to come to the end. And now it's really important to understand why to choose this program. There are many engineering programs across the world and also the UK, but we have designed this one to be very special because it's not about project management, it's about engineering management. That means engineers who are going to build their skills and competencies in leadership and management. Again, we are embedded new technologies that are very important. So actually having new MSc gave us opportunity to implement the latest advances in data modeling and for informed decision making, including AI and data analytics. We are integrating strategy, innovation, and business model for multidisciplinary design. And this is, again, addressing things from a system point of view rather than from project point of view. And multidisciplinary ethos is something which is very, very typical and kind of unique for Durham University. And of course, sustainability, digitalization, and project management is something that is going to bring success in industry. What I would like to conclude with is, as I said, and then Pooja can move to the next slide, which is employment perspectives. I have mentioned in the one of the previous slides that demand for engineering is going to rise a lot in next years because we have all these mega challenges, including rapid urbanization, transition to renewable energies, aging population, and engineers will have really to transform many of these and work on these global challenges. And therefore, there will be increasing demand for engineering management because when we have increased demand for engineering, then processes will need to change as well. So if Pooja can move to the last slide, I'm going to talk about some potential career pathways. So we are talking about classical project management jobs, including project management, program management, and operation management, but then putting a very strong emphasis on sustainability and system management. There will be new roles like sustainable engineering management, environmental manager, and so on. Because we are also focusing on technology and innovation and data and digital technologies, there will be a number of roles that will emerge from that, like technology manager, innovation management, research and development, project management, as well as performance, for instance, engineering analysts or management who is dealing with quality assurance across the organizations. And of course, strategy and business leadership goal. We are talking here now about a high level engineering management roles, strategy management, management consultant in technology sectors, and so on. So these are all various engineering management roles that will be having increasing demand in the very near future. And yes, I hope that this helped you understand why this MSc in Engineering Management in Durham is very special, very forward-looking, very prosperous program. And I will be happy to answer any of your questions.
Yeah, well, Professor Jelena, I have to say this is an excellent presentation and it's a very comprehensive one. So thanks to both of you, both Pooja and Jelena, Professor Jelena. So going forward, as you know that there are a few questions that I would be coming up with, which are in the benefit of the students as such, because these questions, they come and ask us, and then we will be in a better position to answer them. So to begin with, I start, you can decide who is going to answer which one. So the first question goes, how does STEM programs stand at an advantage over other courses available abroad? Over to you, whoever wants to take it up.
How STEM programs, I have explained briefly within my presentation that we have really rapidly changing world. We have lots of global challenges, and engineering stands in the heart of these challenges, including climate change, including rapidly growing urbanization, including also change in digital technologies, And engineers are crucial to address these global challenges. And again, engineering managers are crucial to lead the change in all these aspects. So demand for engineers is huge, but at the same time, we are not having just simple engineering projects. We are having multiple projects. We are having organizations. We are having communication and interactions between different projects and between different organizations. Therefore, engineering managers and looking at engineering management perspective rather than the project management perspective is crucial for the future to address these mega challenges that we are currently facing.
Well, yeah, I think that summarizes. Yeah, please go on. Go ahead.
I would like to add an answer from the perspective of all other science programs as well. STEM is really in demand all over the world, and that is because STEM graduates try to solve challenges that are posed ahead of us. So each STEM program that we have developed within Durham, be it a UG or a PGT program, these programs are designed along with some global aligning bigger challenges that we are facing, such as to reduce the carbon footprint. We do have programs related to renewable energy. We know that AI and data, these fields are going to grow even further, and we do have those programs. So I believe in a way STEM programs really attract the attention of students because they do offer a lot for them, not only professionally, but if they are looking the path of taking the further research, they can certainly do that.
Right, absolutely. So I completely agree with both of you on that, and I'm sure our audience is listening to this and they understand, why they should go to Durham. So the next question that I have, you have already explained about it in the presentation. However, I would request you to once again talk about specifically on the employment opportunities or the support that Durham gives to international students for employability.
I believe in the slides I have covered a lot about central career support, but I would also like to now talk a little bit about the career support that they get within their colleges and within the departments. So, students in Durham, because it is a medium sized university, it is very easier for students to have personal one to one interaction with their tutors and professors. And many times they can facilitate further industrial connections within their own network. So this is an opportunity for the students. In terms of careers and employment, one very interesting aspect that Durham University would be like piloting this year is Asia Careers Week. So wherein we have invited employers from across the South Asia, and this involves a lot of employers even from India who would be who would be meeting our students virtually. So Asia Careers Week would be a virtual event, and we do have a lot of big employers with whom students can network and interact.
Okay, so that is going to be specifically for the international students or all students?
It would be open to all students, but we have specifically, because as I mentioned that in this Asia Careers Week, there would be employers who we have invited from India. Similarly, there would be employers from rest of the South Asian countries and East and Southeast Asian countries too, such as Hong Kong, Singapore. So it is open for all our students, and especially international students get added support.
Okay, yeah, I think that's quite a wonderful opportunity for any student and something I haven't heard of as of now. So this is a new, initiative by Durham. I believe you're doing it since you mentioned it's the pilot. So I believe you're doing it for the first time.
We have invited the Indian employers for the first time to join us during this Careers Week. Last year, we had invited employers from rest of the Southeast and East Asia.
Okay, excellent initiative. Okay, so thank you for that. Now going forward, I would also like to know, some students have a research oriented set of mind. So what Durham has to offer for STEM students who are also looking at doing research at Durham University?
Our program, engineering management program, is research-led but practice-oriented. And everything what we do also in terms of research, including all staff that is going to be involved into teaching of this module, are research very active. But at the same time, the way how we do research is to have direct impact in the world.
Right.
So, for example, I do research in digital technologies, including machine learning, AI, robotics, digital modeling. I had many students actually, which I have worked previously in engineering management, who were working on embedding latest digital technologies and modifying them and augmenting them to solve real engineering problems, for instance, energy optimization of buildings. So in every module that are going to be having within our engineering management program, there will be element of research. Of course, this is engineering management. That means we will have a different disciplines within the same program. Therefore, we will allow or motivate students to work within their strengths, within their core engineering disciplines, but then applying different, let's say, topics that are fundamental, including innovation, business, digital technologies, and trying then to build on their kind of core engineering field to advance it also for engineering management purposes. So we are very much research oriented. And if you look, for instance, at my profile, you will see that as well as profiles of other academics who are going to be delivering this program, we are very research active and we are also internationally recognized for our research.
Yes. Okay. Thank you so much, Professor Jelena, for that. Now, if a student wants to get into Durham in the STEM programs, say at an undergraduate level or a postgraduate level, what do you suggest them to prepare with? Like, what are your suggestions that how should they prepare to be eligible to get into the UG or the PG programs?
In order to apply and receive an offer from Durham University, as I mentioned, we are quite reputed and a high-ranked Russell Group university. Academics really matter a lot when students apply, so they must meet our entry requirement. But apart from that, at the time of application, they are requested to submit a personal statement or a motivation letter, so they need to make sure that they personalize their own personal statement and make sure that a lot of students nowadays are using AI, and there is no harm using that, but rather than giving AI a prompt to draft it on behalf of you, students should try to first frame it themselves and try getting some grammatical corrections or restructuring help from AI. Apart from these two, as I said, that academics matter a lot, but then if students are particularly eyeing STEM programs, they should be, like, if they have any previous projects, research projects, collaborative projects, presentations, or if they have any publications in any journals, and if they are willing to take a further research path, these added things really count a lot, and the admission department takes a note of all of them while giving out the offers. So this is what I would suggest.
Okay, thank you, Pooja. Thank you so much. Yes.
And can I add just briefly on this? So in context of engineering management, of course, there are entry requirements. And what we want is a technical fluency. So because we want to build up on strong technical foundations in mathematics and engineering into engineering management. But because engineering management is a specific program in the sense that I know that professionals with years of experience actually also come to these engineering management programs in order to move into managerial positions in their companies, we very much welcome a rich professional experience.
Okay, so students with experience are also very much welcome. That's what I understand. And apart from that, for other students, good knowledge, technical knowledge is required. And if you're taking support of AI, take it. Of course, everybody is using AI. It is to be used, but then don't just, completely copy paste. That is what we would like to suggest, that it should be, a support. You write on your own, and then you take the support of AI and to make it even better maybe. So I think that's sufficient for that. And moving on to the next question is, what about the location of Durham? When, as you understand, when a student considers any institution, they also look at the locational advantage of the institution. So do you like to throw some light on that?
Yes, certainly. As Jelena initially mentioned, that Durham itself is quite an inclusive and friendly city. So, for international students, very specifically, I would like to mention that it is very well connected with all other major cities in the UK. We do have trains, buses, and other means of public transport. As I said, the location is in the northeast of England, but yet it is not very far from London. It is 3 hours away from London by train. Um, One advantage of Durham is that it is a very affordable city. So, um, we all know that a lot of students get attracted to bigger cities, but then the cost and affordability in the bigger cities is also a challenge, specifically to international students. But Durham, with its collegiate community, it offers a home away from home for the international students, and certainly it is a very inclusive place. Just on this panel, if you can see that Yelena has her background, if I'm not wrong, from Europe. I am from my accent, you could very much know that I am from India. So, and in the international office and academic departments, I come across people from various nationalities, and it is always a pleasure to meet these people and work together. So it's quite a diverse place.
Of course. So for a student, affordability is an important aspect to while choosing the institution. And friendly, of course, if they feel homesick, then it will be difficult for them to continue with their course and achieve what they are actually aspiring to. So, accepting them and the friendly nature of the city definitely makes it more comfortable for the student to continue their studies over in that location. So that's what I understand from what you have mentioned. Now I am coming to the last question. As you mentioned in your presentation about the collegiate community, if you could also give us elaborate a bit on that, on the collegiate community.
Yes, I could answer that question. So we do have 17 colleges, and these 17 colleges form the entire collegiate community. Once students come and start studying with us, the students may choose to live in one of our colleges. As I mentioned, that we do have various types of colleges. Some of them are quite historic and heritage buildings, and some of them are modern. Some of them are really very big. So students get to like rather than select, I would say that once they are offered a place in Durham University, they need to fill in a college accommodation form wherein they'll give us their preference. And many students may have different preferences, such as how much commute would it take from their college to the department each day, or if they would prefer a college in the center of the city, or for some students, they might prefer it a little further than the city center. So these colleges act as a second home for all the international students. They do have all facilities available within the college, such as like designated dining spaces. Some colleges have got shared accommodation rooms, and some are ensuite. So this is up to the students while they fill in their preferences to write. but then it gives students a sense of community in a way that they live in college together, and then there is always a great mix of students from various backgrounds, from various departments, while we allocate them the colleges, just to make sure that they get that wider student experience. They don't feel aloof, they don't feel lonely. And it is highly impossible, I would say, if someone comes and stays in colleges and may get the feeling of homesickness, because there are a lot of activities. We do have clubs, societies, and colleges do organize a lot of events. So I would just give you an example. Each event, like each evening in Durham, has some event which is either organized by the university or one of our college. So for students, it really gives a added or second tier of support. From colleges, we also get welfare support, counseling support. Chaplaincy support is also available within the university and colleges. So this is an added second layer of support that helps international students to come to Durham and settle in a new place and get that sense of belonging, form their own community, and get the social experience of their student life.
Absolutely. I don't think it can get any better, because, for a student to get, such opportunities, like when you have accommodation or you choose a place which is as per your, choice, whether you want it within the city or a little on the outskirts or whichever way. And if the university is organizing an event every evening, almost, you have something to do, then definitely I don't think that there is anything more that a student can ask for. And thanks to Durham for giving such wonderful opportunities to the international students. And that's why I believe Durham is also one of the most favorite universities for international students as well. So I would say thanks to both of you for this wonderful, excellent, comprehensive, no matter how much I say, it's less, but we are very happy to host you in this session, and we would like to have you once again. If we get queries from students and we have some more engagement, then maybe we can have another round of similar type of session for our students. Thank you for watching us today. Hope you found this to be useful. Please like PSA on their social media handles, follow us as well, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hit the bell icon to get notifications on our latest updates. Thank you.